everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome back to Hopeful Happenings. Today we're talking about how to get out of a writing slump. Interact with a lot of you on Instagram and Twitter, and I was just figuring out that there's a good chunk of us that are currently struggling with a writing slump. So I'm addressing this today because I went through this only a couple months ago with a previous historical fiction draft I was writing. So I know how hard it can be. I'll be talking specifically about a writing slump that comes not from when life throws you new challenges, such as like working overtime or you're getting sick, but a writing slump that comes from losing motivation or getting writer's block. Okay, first things first, you gotta remember that writing slumps happen to everyone. It doesn't make you any less of a writer. So there's no need for negative self-talk here. The important thing is that you can acknowledge that you're struggling so that you can figure out what the problem is and move on. We all learn differently, and there are multiple different scenarios where you would find yourself in a writing slump, even in the same manuscript. What I've found works for me most of the time is that I need to step away just for a short moment to clear my head and distract myself from other things. A walk, a shower, another book, maybe a show, a drive. Studies have actually proven that distraction helps boost creativity. Disney Imagineers actually encourage distraction to solve problems and come up with new ideas. Oh great, so this means I get to scroll through Facebook for a couple hours and stalk people's feeds. Yeah, no. But here's the interesting part. Your brain can only be creative in solving your problems if it first knows that there is a problem to solve. So in other words, I need to consciously figure out what the problem is before I can distract myself and subconsciously solve that problem. If you want to know more about that craziness, you should read this book. I love it. Now, after I've distracted myself, I go back to writing, even if it's just a couple sentences that I can put down. For me, I have to put something down on my scheduled writing time, otherwise I risk not coming back at all. That's what works for me, but I know that not everyone is going to have success with this method. So I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to share how you overcome writing slumps. And you guys poured in the answers. Thank you so much to everyone that was involved. Here are some of the answers that you guys gave. I listened to some personal favorite songs that inspire my writing. I take a break and work on a different project. I like this one. My husband is amazing, and sometimes he will help me act out a scene until I can figure it out. Lots of you said write some more, write crappy, write good, doesn't matter, just keep writing and you'll break through it. When I get stuck, I introduce a brand new character, even if they don't make it to final edits. Or cake. Cake helps. I binge read for a couple days. That allows me to come back to my manuscript fresh. Pinterest boards and Pandora playlists. When I was losing weight, it was the same thing. Motivation and inspiration don't last. Hard work and consistency are the only things I have found that truly pay off. If you wait for that perfect moment of inspiration, it may never come. If you just put your bum in your chair and write, then you'll get the words out. You guys, I didn't even get to go through all the comments. There's just so many awesome things that people suggested. But basically, there's more than one way to get out of a writing slump. So try new things, don't ever give up, and you'll find what works for you and you'll get out of that slump sooner than you think. If you'd like to share your own experiences of how you got out of a writing slump, then comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for motivation in writing, then follow me on Twitter or Instagram and use the hashtag DraftDash to show us your progress and we'll keep you motivated. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!